Let me hit you with something raw and real. Why is it that even though older men often come with more life experience, wisdom, and stability, so many younger women still walk away? The answer stings a little. Most older men unknowingly sabotage themselves. Here's the twist. Research consistently shows that women are naturally more drawn to older men. Not just a few years older, sometimes 10, 15, even 25 years older. I'm Brian, and welcome to the Stoic Path, where we strip away the surface and expose what women really think, not what they pretend to feel. In this video, I'm breaking down 4 harsh dating mistakes that push younger women away even when they were originally attracted to you. This isn't another surface-level dating checklist. These are deep psychological blind spots that many men never address. Fix them and the game shifts in your favor. Ignore them and don't be shocked when she ghosts you or worse, uses you. Let's dive in. Tons of data proves women tend to prefer older men. Not just theoretically, but personally. I married a man 10 years older. My neighbor, she married a guy 25 years older when she was just 24. Many of my girlfriends, same story, passionate, healthy relationships with much older men. So what's going wrong? Despite this natural advantage, most older men waste it. Guys I've worked with, men in their 40s, 50s, 60s, even 70s, enter the dating world with the odds in their favor and blow it within the first few minutes of talking to a younger woman. They freeze, overthink, fall into unconscious patterns that repel women on a subconscious level. And the outcome, they get ghosted or worse, used. So today, let's talk about the 4 most common mistakes older men make with younger women. Because once you stop making these, you'll witness something surprising. Younger women will start pursuing you. Yes, you. Because the dating game is rigged in your favor if you know how to play. Mistake number 1, idolizing her instead of 1. Idolizing her instead of normalizing her. Picture this. You're standing in front of a gorgeous younger woman. Your heart races. You panic quietly. She's young. She's stunning. You tell yourself, don't mess this up. So, what do? You play it safe. You act overly polite, too agreeable. You morph into the perfect gentleman. No flirtation, no risk, just friendly, safe, predictable behavior because you're afraid of coming off like the creepy older guy. But in playing it safe, you become something even worse, the boring older guy. Here's the deeper issue. You've put her on a pedestal. You've convinced yourself that her youth and beauty place her far above your value. Now, every interaction feels high stakes. One wrong move and poof, she's gone. And guess what? She does leave. But not because you're too old, because you projected low-value energy. So how do you fix this? You normalize her presence. That means having more conversations, flirting more often, being casually playful. Desensitize yourself. When something feels rare, we overvalue it. When it becomes normal, the pedestal disappears. You stop idolizing. You start being yourself, grounded, confident, masculine, and that's when attraction happens. Mistake 2. Being ashamed of your age. Number 2. Being ashamed of your age. Now, let's talk about the moment that instantly kills attraction if you handle it wrong. She looks at you, smiles, and casually asks, "So, how old are you?" Your stomach drops. You panic. You think she's realizing I'm too old. This is over. So, you answer nervously, I'm 47. You chuckle awkwardly. You look down. Maybe you even try to justify it. In that instant, she senses it. Your fear, your insecurity, your shame. And in her subconscious, this registers. He doesn't believe he's good enough for me. That's what turns her off. Not your age, your insecurity about it. Here's a truth bomb. A man who's confident about his age is sexy. A man who's ashamed feels off, awkward, less attractive. So what do you do instead? Use playful confidence? If you're 47 and she's 27, say something cheeky like, "Honestly, I'm way too old for you. We should stop talking before you fall for me." Or, "I'm 700 months old. Not bad, right?" Make her laugh. Be proud, own it. And if you can't think of anything clever, just smile and say it directly. I'm 47. Anyway, you said you love hiking. Tell me more. Don't wait for her reaction. Don't seek approval. Move forward confidently. That silent message, I like who I am and I don't need to apologize for it. That's what builds attraction. Mistake number 3. Leading with money 3. Leading with money instead of masculine energy. Instead of masculine energy. This one stings. Many older guys try to impress younger women by flashing cash. They think if I show her how successful I am, buy her things, take her to luxury dinners, she'll want me. But here's the harsh reality. The second she senses you're using money to gain her interest, she categorizes you. She thinks this man doesn't believe in his own worth, he's trying to buy mine. That's not generosity. It's insecurity. It tells her, I don't believe I'm desirable enough on my own. So here, take my wallet. Yes, some women may stick around, but ask yourself, are they staying for you or for the benefits? Be honest. If the gifts stopped, would she? Now, this isn't to say you can't celebrate your success. You should, but don't lead with it. Share stories about your life, your business, your travels, because they mean something to you, not because you're trying to impress. Mentioning your penthouse, Rolex, or Karen the first 10 minutes, that's not confidence. That's flexing. And high-status men don't flex. They don't need to. Their calm presence speaks for itself. So instead of leading with money, lead with you, your humor, your groundedness, your energy. Because when she's drawn to who you are, not what you have, the connection becomes real and the attraction becomes magnetic. Mistake 4. Acting like her mentor. Instead of her man number 4. Acting like her mentor instead of her man. Here's one that traps more men than they'll ever admit. Slipping into the mentor role. You meet a younger woman. She's bright, ambitious, full of potential. So you start giving advice, career tips, emotional support, life coaching. You become her rock, her guide, her helper. You hope that if you're supportive enough, she'll eventually see you as the perfect guy. But here's what actually happens. You get boxed in the protector box, the dad energy box, the wise older friend box, the non-sexual safe goo. And once you're in that box, it's nearly impossible to get out. Why? Because you never created sexual polarity. You never flirted, never showed desire. You buried your masculinity under favors and niceness. And then when you finally make your move, she's shocked. I didn't know you felt that way. She says she's uncomfortable because you gave her no reason to see you as anything more than a helpful older friend. Desire doesn't grow in comfort. It grows in tension, polarity, flirtation. So if you want her, not as a mentee, but as a woman, you need to create that spark early. Don't mentor her, magnetize her. Show her you're a man, a grounded, confident, masculine man who's attracted to her. And if you're thinking, but I don't know how to flirt without sounding weird, that's exactly why I created the formula, my proven system to help you create flirtatious, sexual, and fun conversations that escalate naturally without being awkward or creepy. Thousands of men have used it to attract younger women without scripts or manipulation. So, if you're ready to stop being ghosted, stop being used, and start building real attraction, join our community and subscribe to this channel Conclusion now. Don't keep making the same mistakes. You're not too old. You're not out of the game. You haven't missed your shot. You just need to remember who you are and stop sabotaging your own attraction. I'm Brian, and this is the Stoic Path. If this video spoke to you, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this with a friend who needs to hear the truth. Until next time, stay confident, stay bold, stay dangerous.